Today, my best. What did Stacey J make for me? Well, hang around and you'll see. Mr. Christopher's here again. Mabel and Willow can be a pain, but it is Christmas time, let us play as we count down to Christmas Day.
Good morning. It's day 3, Vlogmas. I have Crowded House playing in my ear. It's not on. Don't know why. It hasn't stopped. That should be my speaker. Anyway, it is. Oh, my hand. I'm doing my daily walk. I think, about 35 minutes into my walk. This is my favourite street. This is my secret garden. In spring, actually, these flowers. Let's go back. My little tracker is going to go. What? They should go backwards. These flowers here. Nice big white ones. Oh my gosh, they smell like heaven. Like heaven. I usually smell them every day. Oh, this lady, I pass her every day, she's gonna think I'm nuts. So day 3, I have got to go to the Governor General House today at 11:30 to see His Excellency. And I have my friend Vicky, who recently opened her own business. She's does mortgage brokering. If you need one, let me know. I'll give you her deets. And morning. Poor puppy. My arms sore. I usually pat the dogs. And sorry if it's very windy. Today it's windy Wellington. It is definitely living up to its icon of windy Wellington, and if it's windy out here, I don't want to be flying. It's really windy in the Wellington zone. So nice cool breeze today though. It's 15 degrees. This is the hottest I've ever gone for a walk. Today is day 100 of my walking, and I've gone from walking 30 minutes to an hour 20. So I have this awesome routine. I'm just waiting for a car. Not a road. So I have this awesome a really terrible routine. You'd think somebody ex-military would have a really good routine. Anyway, so I get up. I was a bit late getting up this morning, about 15 minutes late. So I was 9 minutes late getting out the door. So a little bit more traffic than I'm slightly used to. So I'm actually heading back home now. So this is... I've done my loop. I walk past Mum's little village every day. Of course I don't stop because I don't have time, I'm walking. And, swap how, that's better. Okay, left hand, rocks, right hand's knots. So there are, Excellency, yep, Vicky's coming over. Started her own business, so proud of her. And look at that, they're digging out this house. There's going to be a house go there. That's crazy. They're bulking up this area, and it's really one way in, one way out, so it gets congested when the trains aren't working. The trains are fantastic, except they don't work yesterday. Speaking of yesterday was my friend's morning. Yesterday was my friend's birthday, and I gave her the bum bag. And when she opened it, the flaps of the bum bag and the handle were kind of tucked behind it. She opened it and she just saw what she thought was a little shoulder bag. It was a bus, not a gunfire. And we don't get gunfire here. And morning. And she's like, oh my God, I love it. And then she opened it out and saw it was a bum bag. The love grew. She loved it. Yeah. So it was really a good gift. Stacey did good. Even though she did some rookie mistakes in it, like skipped a whole step. Even when I go back, I can't understand how I skipped that step or missed that step. And trust me, I read the instructions because I've not made a bum bag before. But it was a good one. I will endeavour to write the breed of the bum bag, and that, so you can, if you would like to make a hipster sling, something like that. Cars are starting to stack up now, and although I'm walking a back road, people live here, so still people can see me talking to my phone. Okay, I'm out. See you soon. Okay, so I'm back from my walk. Well, definitely back from my walk. It is now almost 2 o'clock, and I thought I'd best get on here. I do still have a box full of pants. That wasn't me. A box full of pants that I need to hem before tomorrow. So I am going to get this lovely tutorial sew along out the way so you guys can do it, and while I'm doing pants I can download it and I can be doing 2 things at once, because I am a woman, hear me roar. Now I've got my little trusty flamingo hat on today, and I received it obviously not in time to wear it for my first 2 Vlogmases. So day 3 we're at, and today I'm going to make a sunglasses case. Now, you made one last year, Stacey. This is a different one. Okay, this one was given to me by my mother. Saw it on somewhere, she saw it somewhere and said, how about this one? This is easy. So I have done out the hard yards. This is my little instructions. I literally watched it and went and wrote it all down, got my brain around it. Okay, so the first thing I did was I got a piece of paper and I got a dinner plate, laid it down and made a circle. I actually made 3, did not need 3 because I'm not putting wadding in, because you don't need wadding because I'm not putting wadding in. Then I cut out a outside Chevrolet, and I have my lining. So I thought that would go nicely because a red Chevrolet. Okay, so I needed 1 outside, 1 inside, so 1 main, 1 lining, and I needed 2 little plastic press studs. Okay, so I've got those. This has all been selected. I got these organized because I was a busy girl. And I've got my little machinery that is going to do it. So first thing we want to do is we want to mark 15 centimeters down from the top. So which I have actually, if I put it on here, and I can do my little trusty black. This is a heat erasable pen, and I love them. So what you basically want is you want 15 centimeters. So you would get your ruler and make it measure. So up there, it's not down there, down there, down there. 15 centimeters. If I do that to there, so 15 is touching the meat there. 0 is touching the meat there. We go across, and we sew around. I got to remember how I want this. I want this on the bottom. So I want to find this on the bottom because I got the directional fabric. Right sides together. Sew around using a, let's say, what do you guys call it? 1/8 of an inch, and it should be 5 millimeter or 6 millimeters around. So we're going to go all the way around here. We're going to stop and back tack there, and we're going to start there, and we're going to go all the way around again. Okay, or we can start from there, go all the way around and stop there. Back tack both of those ends. Okay, now I'm just looking for my little lid for my trusty. I've got my iron on. Okay, let's go and sew it. So the whole foot, this bit is what I do for my 1/2 centimeter or 6 millimeters. I use my foot as my gauge, and I'm just going to go nicely around. Make sure I've got, I might just change that to a smaller stitch length. It won't matter right where it is. So, got a story to tell. You know when you're angry with somebody because they did something really, really silly, but the first thing you do is make sure that they're not fully hurt. Now, I was angry with Mr. Christopher because on Sunday he fell off a ladder. And I did go out. I saw that he could move and blood wasn't pouring out of anywhere. And then I told him off because he did it silly. He did a silly, silly move. So he has been, yeah, not so great since. He fell off a ladder. And, yeah, so he's been moving slow pace. He's currently at his workshop. He had to take Dad's truck in to get Warren Fitness, and because that wastes an entire day for him because he doesn't have he can't go anywhere. And this guy knows Dad's truck. He did the Warren Fitness of it last time. There is a few issues that this guy knows about, so it was quite good that we take it to the same person. Willow, Mabel. No one's there. There's no one there. They're just being silly. Okay, so now I've got this all sewn up. So hopefully, he did say to me, if I call you, you might have to come pick me up. It might not have passed its warrant. Could you imagine me saying, I'm sorry, what now? It's be a long walk, trust me, from where he has his workshop. So he's there at the minute, hopefully resting his ankle a little bit and hopefully not hurting himself any more than he has. The next step I'm going to do is I'm actually going to cut out some wedges in this, and you've seen me do this before. I'm just looking to see, oh yeah, I can just look under. Oops, these are Kai, but they're not the nice my yellow handled Kais. So I'm going to go around and do that. You don't really need to watch me do that. I'll be back. Okay, so I have simped all the way around. As you can see, I'm going to go to the ironing board, except for my flat Avengers paper there. I'm going to go to the ironing board, and I'm going to, I'll do a little bit more trim there. I'm going to the ironing board, turn it in the right way, and then see what the next instructions are. Okay, so I have done that. I'm going to stitch it across here and just top stitch it, which means I'm going to actually pull out my stitch length to 3.5. Back tack a little bit. There we go. And I'm just doing it right on the edge. There's a little scummy there. See that scummy? Scummy here. Right. Please note, scummy means whatever I need it to mean without using the real word. Right, so we just go through, keeping an eye on the scummy, so it's going to be a nice little straight top stitch. I'll do one more. Yeah, okay, turn it. Okay, this is where you're going to go nice and slowly, just to make the top stitch look nice. It can make or break. I think I've said that before. So there's no rush.
Flowers in the air. It's great, the temperature is rising.
Right, now on the wrong side of the fabric, we're going to lift it up and match up so the flat side is on the bottom. You're going to go up and make it nice and even, and make sure it, so that looks really not even, not even. Ow. Right, that looks, oh gosh, is it because the chevrons are crooked? Right. So I've got that. Now it says to do, seriously, this is my instructions, right? With the flat side to the bottom, fold the bottom to the top until it lines up with the sides. Which looks to me right, but that looks, is that because it's blue, it looks uneven. So that's about just under 11.5. That's, yeah, just that side's a bit too, so we'll just do it that way. A little bit more. That should do it. I know this is a little bit pedantic, so that's just on 11. That is just on just over 11. So I'm not going to move it anymore. I'm not that fussy. Right, so once we've done that, what it does is it actually marks, and I'll put a little line in here, because don't forget this is a heat erasable pen. I'm going to do the lines throughout. Now mark the creases because I've made a few creases, so I just want to, you know, across to there. Here we go. So now what we want to do is we want to turn it, so this is still on the bottom. We want to turn it so the sides, oh, it did not tell me how much it goes in. Maybe it just meets like that. No, that's not even straight. So I'm actually going to do this in the center and just do this as well, because I'm freaking out. So I've folded it both ways. I'm just going to do this. Hang on, let me see if that's 1.5. That's 15 centimeters. That's not 15 centimeters anymore. Yeah, okay, so just do this. Oh, it went smaller. God, silly girl, take a centimetre off it because it went smaller. Now what you want to do is you want to fold it in. Now I'm going to get a pair of sunglasses. I don't think you go all the way to the centre. Like I said, this was seriously just music playing and somebody making something. So if I put my sunnies in there like that, and that can go over, and that can go over. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Actually, we'll just do it a little bit less. So that was there. So there. If I mark that, a lot of marking going on. Now it seems like it's hard work. So I want to measure this in. That is 8.5. There, 8.5. And where's my little cat? I hate it when these things dry up. So I want to put that into there. And I'm going to get my trusty trusties. I took them out of my little doll case. There, I'm going to... See, these at the minute, the length my nails are, work way better for me than pins do. And that there. So now the next thing I want to do is I'm going to top stitch down each edge of that. I'll be back when I've done that. Right, so I have top stitched the sides. Okay, they've got little going on now. The next part you do is you fold the base up to the crease line, which is this line we marked in. And then you fold down the top to mark where you want it. Now that's a really big case, isn't it? So if we just, I want to put this here for a second, because I've been fiddling when you weren't watching. Put that there. And that there. You slip your glasses in. Then you bring the lid down. And, I mean, that's quite a big case. What did I do wrong? Oh, okay, so my dinner plate was actually bigger than what they measured. So I might put the stud here. The stud here in line with this. Oh, there's my little center line, so that's pretty handy, dandy. Okay, so I'm going to do it here and here and there. So that's going to go on top of that. Take that away, take my sunnies out. I have a feeling I want to sew this here. I really do. I feel I want to make it into a pouch, but they didn't. Not that I saw anyway. And I'm just going to put this little X. This is when we get our trusty little... I'm going to put that X there too. It looks skew-with. Doesn't look centered. Right. Righty, Vegemite. Right, let's open this up. get all stuck. It's pierced through the plastic. So I've taken my shirts to His Excellency, so he's got them. So I want, this is the base, this is the one it clicks into. I don't know if you can see my hand. Where the heck is it? I can't even see. Oh, there we go. Right, so that's the base. Now this one means it's got the little upsies, okay, that goes into it. So I want the upsies to be up the top. That's what I want. And these little things are sharp, so you can just pop them through like this. So this obviously goes on the back side of it because the other one has to be there. I just want to make sure I get it in the right hole. And they're nice and sharp. They're nice and sharp. I can't even get it through the hole. I want it there. So now I'm going to just poke it through this way because it seems a lot better. Nails, man. Okay, I'm just rubbing it to get it through to find a split the threads up. It just fell out. See, my vlogs wouldn't be as long as if my things did the right things. If my bad tradesman always blames his tools, so right? Right, get in there, mister. So this is the base. This is where I want the hole. It's going to pop into, so make sure I have it the right way up. Then I get my little trusty. That's the side the cap goes in because it's got the flat. And that's the side that punches the little knob thing down. So I've got it right where I want it. Do I have it right where I want it? Yes, I do. And squeeze. Just squeezing down the little knob thing that comes up. So then I want it here. So that goes up like that. This needs to be marked. Oh, it's really crooked. And my thingo, I did it wrong. I was hoping I was going to have them up the right way. I don't have my Chevrolets up the right way. Put it through the hole. Margin it around. It's coming up right nicely where I want it. Is it? Yes, it is. Oh, there it is. Right, so this bit is what gets squashed down the center of this. You see how that's sitting there like that? It's sitting up there. So pop it under. Put it into the little machine. Perfect. Squash it down. Oh, nice little squeeze. Let's squash my thing down. Fold it up. Here we go. And this is the case. So we pop our sunnies in it. See, it's a little bit weird. Didn't look that weird when they can fall out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write it just a little bit higher. It still needs the bulk, so I'm going to put a pin in it here. And I'm going to put a pin in it here. Put a pin in it. Okay, and I'm going to go over the top stitching here. And that will make a nice little bag. Okay, I'll be back. Now, if you're doing a one-way directional, there we go, there's the word, directional fabric, make sure that you have the flat bit at the top of your pattern, not at the bottom like I thought it was going to be. Anyway, so I've just gone and sewn these. You could also sew down that on top of that, which I think actually is possibly more logical. So this goes inside and that studs down. And make sure that your plate is only 25 centimeters in diameter, not 27.5. That's what mine was. So there you go. There's a little sunglass case, a little case that protects the it's not like a durable one. I really my brain is exploding with these upside down Chevrolets. Tell you that, something for nothing. Really is upside down. So I am not too fussed. No, I lost it. My daughter text, sorry, and I read that. It was a thumbs down, so I don't know what that means. I can't remember the last thing we text. It was a couple of hours ago. So there you go. That's the little upside down Chevrolet. I'll just turn it around like that, and then you can see it looks really cool. I love the fabric. It's really cool. If your guy, well, you can pick who it's going to be made for, obviously. And this is not a, and you know what, probably really sexist saying this, a man's fabric. It is in my house. I don't care about cars. Cars get me from A to B, and my car is black car, and it is an Equinox, and I know that because I'm looking right at the brand on there. It's a Holden Equinox, and I like the name because I think it's funky. We also name our cars. So basically, I'm going to take the Subi, I'm going to take the Mitzi, that's what we call it. So that's why I know what a car is. Well, not what a car is, but you know what a car is. So that's a pretty, really basic sunglasses case. And like I said, if you get a 25 centimeter diameter, I think it would actually be way better than the 27.5. I think mine is just that little bit too big. I'm just going to be back in a second. I'm just going to steam out this this black line. Okay, so it's gone now. Okay, and if you do little markets and things like that, that is an ideal little little thing you can sell. Great for guys if they want to throw their sunnies on the dash. They can just chuck this on the dashboard of the car. Yeah, I just think it's cool. You could probably put a little grommet in it. Like, I'm all about the grommets and hanging stuff off my bag, aren't I? But it's quite a good case. This one is actually quite big. I know that my mum's sunglasses are quite chunky monkeys, and that would fit really nicely instead of having to have the hard case ones she does. And a grommet in there would be really good, and it can go through that and then just pull it out and the glasses are there. I think that's a pretty good what's that thing called? Not item, mum suggestion. There we go. Suggestion from mum to do. I needed some little quick ones because I have a busy week. So that's one of my quick ones. So let's say day 3 is Sunny's case, although upside down. Don't forget directional fabric. Make sure the flat part is, I really thought I did it right, is at the top, not the bottom. That was an oopsie on my behalf. I'm pooed that it's an oopsie. But I also do think that possibly you can stitch up the sides here. Just go over your top stitching, and that will just hold it all in place. There you go, day 3. So what have we got? We've got 3, 2, 1. We've got day 3 is our little sunnies or glasses case. Day 2 is our flamazing eye mask. Quite a few of you like that, and yeah, I know a lot of you aren't into these little pixie baskets and things like that. Don't ask me why I called it a pixie basket. Please don't ask me why. Oh, by the way, it's now 2:36. I can't remember the time I said that I started. I think it was 15 minutes past, so that was a quick little make. So yeah, like I said, if you want to make them for markets or whatever's, fast little demons. And then of course day 1 is our lovely pouch, and I still really like this, and I still really think they need to go in there, but because I don't use my stuff until after Vlogmas, it has to not be used. Oops. All the stuff that's in the bottom of this that I just tipped up is now in the bottom of this. So yeah, cool. Queenie did like this. She said she loved it. So my little, you think of lavender going on that. how lovely that would be to help you sleep. And now take my sunglasses out of it. I'll be hunting for those later. And the sunglass case. I think this size is really actually quite good for bulky sunglasses. Excellent. What else did I want to say today? Yeah, no, that's it. Oh, what I want to say is every day I will try and wear something me made. That's 24 days of me made. Now, the first day 1, I wore a red cowl neck long sleeve with a ridges kind of thing on it blouse. A lot of people t-shirt. A lot of people commented on it and how the colour really lifted me up. And yesterday I wore my blue top I made from the lateral system. It's like guttural roll. And today I'm wearing my Fernbird, Fernbird top. Now what I want to know is, I'll just make sure my fly's up. I keep having it down. Don't ask me why. I want to know what you guys think of each of them. If there's anything that you think I shouldn't wear anymore, don't hesitate to say. I thought I had cotton on the top. Okay, so, and with it I've got on my original first ever made. That's why the sides are sewn in. Nowadays I sew them out. My original rip jeans, let's just call them my original rip jeans, and my Fernbird top with my, and I can't remember the name of it on it. They're not guitars, they are other musical instruments. I'm going to forget something every day. Okay, every day I'll forget something. Right, that's day 3 done and dusted, all sitting in my little lovely pouch. I'll just pop them over there. I'm still yet to put up my Christmas tree. How non-Christmassy am I? Actually, my friend came over this morning and we had a coffee, and she said that is the most Christmassy place she has been at the minute up in our house. And you guys might have seen the reel where I made us actually decorating it, and that song that plays in all the shorts, all the speed ups, time lapses, is actually a song I wrote, and I did not sing it and I did not write the music to it. IA is awesome. It's about summer down under. It's about Christmas time down under, is what it is. Anyway, I want you to stay well, stay warm, stay dry, keep cool, keep on sewing. I believe what I'm going to do is actually stick a chapter at the finished product. So if you can't be bothered listening to me rattle on and sew, you can go straight to the finished product to see what it is I did make and what it looks like at the end. I will plan on wearing my flamingo hat. You'll notice that my thumbnail is actually of 2 flamingos kissing under the mistletoe. I saw that picture and thought that is just flamazing. Yeah, come on. I can't resist it. I couldn't resist it. I want you guys to hydrate. I want you to have no regrets. And I want you to save face this summer. Protect yourself. And even if you're out in the snow, up in the northern hemisphere, because it snows up there sometimes, still keep your face warm. Keep your head warm. Stay healthy. In the meantime, guys, day 4 tomorrow. Let's see what that brings. See you later.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish